Hello, let's use the sorcery sauce to fill this background. In this case, my first step will be run the mask creator. I'm gonna use the mask creator type, and we're gonna need to work a little bit over this background before we can get it perfect. When you run the mask creator, all you get is one empty layer with a layer mask. In this case, as you can see, and we're gonna watch this better in a minute, this portion of the layer mask is not perfect. We're gonna need to work a little over this. But what I'm gonna do is select the layer, and I'm gonna select the brush, the regular brush, and I'm gonna start grabbing color samples, pressing Option if you're using Mac or Alt if you're using Windows. As you can see, I'm in 100% opacity. My flow is low, but it's okay, don't worry. And I'm gonna just paint around like this. And I'm gonna do the same thing for the other side. As you can see, I'm selecting different portions of the background. I'm not only picking one color. And this is because the background have different transitions. So we need to try to get these transitions in the extension as well. So I'm mixing these colors just a little. By the way, this is gonna create banding if you're doing this in this way. But don't worry, we're gonna get rid of that as well. As you can see, the work in this part of the image is not perfect, and we're gonna need to work this a little. If I turn off this layer mask, pressing Shift and click, what you can see is where I paint. And if I activate this layer mask again, this is what we are seeing. It could be pretty hard to guess where we need to um, get this layer mask better. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna decrease opacity for this layer to maybe 50% so we can have a better look. For this task, we can do it in different ways. Maybe my first try would be use the quick selection tool and just trying to do a quick selection, something like this maybe. It's not bad at all. Let's see how it works in here. I don't like it in that part, but we have this as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select the layer mask, and I'm gonna fill the selection with black color. In this case, it's my foreground color, so I'm gonna press Option and delete. As you can see, we fill with black this part of the layer mask. But also, as you can see, this was filled with black, and we need this portion with white. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna deselect everything, pressing Command and D, and now I'm gonna use just a brush. I'm gonna select a brush in white color because we want to reveal, and now I'm gonna just paint by hand in here. This should take us 1 minute or two, not more. Okay, let's do something like this, and we can refine this later. Of course, depending of which version of Photoshop, you can use the automatic masking enhancement, and it works really good, but I rather to show you how you can do it by hand, just in case your Photoshop version, you know. All right, let's remove this ear and this as well. And we're gonna paint with white in this place. By the way, I'm flipping the foreground color to background color using the X letter. Okay, let's see how bad it looks with 100% opacity. Okay, it's not that bad. Maybe we need to refine this just a little. I'm gonna paint with white in here and white in here. Consider the detail level you're gonna need, and depending of where you're gonna expose this image. If you're gonna print this image in a really large format, well, could be a good uh, idea. Take more time for grab all the small details, but for small size and for the for the purpose of this video, I guess this will be good enough. Okay, maybe just a little in here. Okay. Okay, this is good enough, but I would like to do something else. First, I'm gonna remove. Okay, better. And maybe let me blend these shades a little better. Not in the layer mask, in the layer, in the layer. Okay, better. I want to show you the banding that I create. I'm pretty sure I create banding. Yes. As you can see here, we have a really nasty banding, and this is because how I did use the brush. It was not a smarter way, but we're gonna get rid of that really soon. So for this, I'm gonna use the background fix, zero banding, and this should be maybe enough. If it's not, we have different tools, but let's see with the fastest one first. Let's move this at the top, and let me remove this from the bottom part. We don't want this affecting all the image, just okay, perfect. We don't have banding at all. Maybe in the video you will perceive some banding, but don't worry, that is the compression of the video. It's not in the photo, don't worry. And for sure it will not be present in the if you print this image. I don't have any idea of how long this take, but this should take, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes or something. Let me check the before and after. Okay, I'm gonna do just one small thing in here, which I don't really love, and it's this. By the way, for this could be a good idea, use a personalized brush. Better. Okay, now it's better. Yeah. Okay, I think this is all for now. Let me show you the before and after. Thank you very much and see you in the next video. Bye bye.